Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys all of the lip products from the collab that I did with Dame Boss that we'll be restocking today at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by the time you guys see this. So I'm gonna go on a swatch and a actual like lip combo situation on my lips so you guys can see what they look like on my skin tone. You're also gonna see a little bit of behind the scenes footage from the photo shoot. Just lots of cool stuff. I'm really proud of this. You guys literally blew me away in the first collaboration. So this second one, it just means so much more because this one was only possible because of the fact that you guys loved the first launch so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it so this video isn't too long. I hope you guys enjoy and let's get started. Okay, I had to take off my glasses because the glare was just driving me insane. If you do not know, I collaborated with a brand called Dame Boss and we released a collection of, in my opinion, the perfect nudes for medium to deep skin tones. When she reached out to me to collaborate on these products, I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and the first collaboration was received so incredibly well from you guys that we ended up branching off and doing basically like a part 2 of the collab. So the first part of it, I will actually leave the video link down below. It's a full like breakdown of all the colors, the names, why I named them, and all that good stuff. With this second collab, or like the second part of the collab, I created some bullet lipsticks, and those bullet lipsticks are actually restocking. So I wanted to show them to you guys just because I didn't do a video on them last time. I did an IGTV on my Instagram, so if you don't follow my Instagram already, I will leave it linked down below. But I wanted to show you guys the products that are going to be restocking because, again, you guys, your response from the first part of the collab was so overwhelming. She and I both cried. We launched it on my 30th birthday, which we were on lockdown during my 30th birthday. So it was literally the highlight of my 30th birthday. It was awesome. And I'm just so thankful for the amount of support that that collab got. So that's kind of what our collaboration did. It opened the little window of that. And I'm so glad that these are such inclusive shades. They look beautiful on lighter skin tones and they also look really pretty on deeper skin tones. I wanted to make products that actually show up on our lips because I'm obviously not, you know, super deep and rich in complexion, but when I get really tan in the summer, I go from like, I'm pretty pale right now. I get about 7 shades darker than what I am now, and it's really hard for colors to look good on me. Nudes, they're all way too pinky and like pasty looking. I want to show you guys the 5 items that are restocking, but before I do, I want to insert little behind the scenes snips of the photo shoot that we did that was so pretty. The other models that were there were just awesome. It's 3 completely different skin tones, very romantic, moody. It was just so pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert some of that now. First, I'm going to talk about the lip liners, and the lip liners are probably 2 of my favorite products ever because with lip liners, most of the time you want your lip liner a little bit deeper than your actual lip color. So I always noticed that when I was trying to find lip liners that people would rave about on, you know, YouTube, it was always, you know, MAC Strip Down and MAC Cork, or was it Oak? I think it was Cork. And so I would get really excited. I'd go out and I'd buy them and they wouldn't show up on my lips. Like it was like me putting like nothing on my lips. I have very pigmented lips. This is my natural lip color. They're very, very, very pink. And obviously the darker you are in complexion, the darker your lips are gonna be, the darker anything's gonna be. So I wanted to make sure that both of the lip liners that I came out with were deep enough that would look good on dark skin tones, but could also work for light to medium and medium to more in the deep side. So the colors are, these are samples that I'm still working through. I have Café con Leche and Café Hold de Leche. Café con Leche is like a creamier, like brown with a little bit of pink in it. I'll swatch it right here for you guys just so you guys can see. So it's 100% a brown. It's a really, really good brown, but this one works more on like the light to medium. Taylor, which is the owner of Dame Boss, she's very light in complexion. My best friend uses this. I use this on my younger sister, who is a little bit lighter than me in complexion, but you can see it has this beautiful rosy tone to it. Then there is Café Hold the Leche, which just reminds me of like having like a black coffee. Granted, this isn't super dark like that, but it is a really, really rich brown. And I love coffee, and all of these, for the most part, a lot of them have coffee inspired names to them. So this one right here is Café Hold the Leche. So you can see the difference. This is like a pinky brown, and this is more of like a true like warm chocolatey brown. I use these lip liners almost every single day. It's very rare that I use anything else because I specifically chose these colors. We went through a whole bunch of different samples, and these were the two that I was like, these are it. This is for a little bit lighter, this is for a little bit darker, and I absolutely love them. Then I have the 3 lip colors to talk about, and I have For Sure, I have Flat White, and I have Aries. For Sure, I named after me and my best friends. Every time we say For Sure, we exaggerate it. I mentioned that in my other video, which is gonna be linked down below so you guys can see it. We just exaggerate the way that we say things, and when we say For Sure, instead of like spelling it like the way that it's spelled, we say S-H-O-R-E. So we'll say For Sure, and we like extend all the E's. I obviously was not gonna put all those E's, but this one is called, you probably can't see that, For Sure. This is a pinkier sort of nude, but it's not so pink that it makes you look pasty, which is, I'm not into that. It's the perfect lipstick to lighten your base lipstick. Let's say you put something on and you want to just make it a little bit lighter. This is literally the perfect color. It looks so beautiful with Café con Leche. Like, so pretty. You can see it right here. So it's like a peachy pink undertone. These are bullet lipsticks, and they are incredibly creamy. They're like a true cream finish. I didn't want anything matte just because that's not what I prefer, especially in a light lipstick like this. I don't like them to be super dry and powdery because it makes your lips look really dry and powdery. Then the next one I have is Flat White, and this is basically Butter Pecan's sister. So if you shop the first time around, Butter Pecan is like the perfect light brownie peachy nude sort of color. I wanted a bullet lipstick that was really similar, so I came out with Flat White, and Flat White is one of my favorite types of coffees. Like if I go to Starbucks and I want like a yummy, something that tastes kind of like a Café con Leche, I'll go for a Flat White. So right here is Flat White. You can see it's a little bit darker than this one here, which is For Sure, and it just pairs really, really well with Café Hold the Leche. It also looks really good with Café con Leche. And then I created a color that's right in the middle, and I named this one Aries. And when we were doing this collaboration, we were doing it like around right before Thanksgiving is when we started. So I wanted a color that on deeper skin tones, it was their perfect nude, but on a little bit lighter of a skin tone, it was like a yummy, rich, like sienna sort of color. So this is what it looks like here, and this is called Aries because I am an Aries, if you did not know, and I am like a true Aries. So I wanted something bold and just like beautiful. So this one right here, oh, it's so good. This right here is Aries, and you can see it's the darkest one out of all of the lip colors, but on deeper skin tones. The models in the photos, we had a girl, Damaris, who is a lot deeper than me in complexion, wearing this, and it was like her perfect nude. I was blown away by how beautiful it looked on her. It was stunning. It was the most flattering color on her, and she was like, oh my god, I never wear nude lipsticks because they never look good on me. They just look perfect on her. So that made me super happy. So these are the 5 that are going to be restocking. She does still have some of the glosses and stuff and some of the other parts of it on the website. So now let's go on with the try-ons. So I'm first going to put on the lightest combination. I'm going to put on Café con Leche here. So here's what it looks like. It's a really pretty natural sort of color on me because like I said, my lips are really pigmented. On anyone that's lighter, it's gonna show up a little bit more, but this is like, if you've ever used Whirl from MAC doesn't show up on me really at all. This is a little bit darker than Whirl. And then on top of that, I'm going to use For Sure, which is more of like the light, pinky, peachy sort of color. So this is like a true nude for me. I love the way that it looks. I love using it stacked on top of like this one on top of flat white. I like using it in the middle of Aries. It's just super pretty, and it's just the perfect nude. It's not too dark, and it's also not too light. I love it even more with a gloss on top, just because I'm a gloss type of girl. If you watch my videos, you already know. I would normally put either Cassiopeia or Prilly on top of this, but I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable on the lips. If you've used any of my lip products, you know that they're very comfortable, really like smooth and creamy on the lips. I just love them. Next up, I'm gonna do Café Haut de Leche with flat white lipstick. Now, mind you, I mix and match these all the time. I'm just doing them so you can kind of see what they look like with my favorite type of combination. So you can see here, I have a little bit more definition. And I always like to fill in just a little bit. Sorry, you probably see Oliver. Yeah, you do. I like to fill in my lips just a little bit so it's not just like an outline. And then this is flat white. So you can see here, it's a little bit different in undertone. It's more of a peach, more of like a warm compared to the other combination that I just showed you guys, but I absolutely love it. I love it like this, and I also love it with lip gloss on top. Like I said, you guys already know. Poppin' on top of this, or Cassiopeia or Prilly all look good on top of this combo, but I love it. Again, really creamy, really rich, and this lip liner just goes so well to outline your lips if you're deeper in complexion or you just have like a really pigmented lip. I'm telling you guys, this is it. And then lastly, I'm gonna show you guys Aries. I'm actually gonna use Café Haut de Leche to outline Aries. Aries isn't as dark as Café Haut de Leche, but just so I have a little bit of definition to my lips. And then here is Aries over top. I've gotten so many girls that have bought Aries that are way lighter than me in complexion and say that it has been their favorite fall color. I think it's so pretty. It's so flattering. It's like that perfect like 90s brown sort of color. It's not like a flat brown. It has like a beautiful like mauvey pink undertone, and I just think it's so pretty. And then if you take let's just say you wanted to lighten it up, for sure in the middle, and it gives you this perfect, more rosy undertoned nude, and I love it. So all of these will be available at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I did just want to show you guys what they looked like on. I wanted to give you a full breakdown. I will leave the Instagram video down below so you can check that out if you want to. I hope you guys love them if you already have them. If you missed out on them, be sure to get your hands on them, and I hope you are as in love as I am. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for your constant support. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.